my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
All right, Knicks fans, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Knicks sports talk and entertainment. That's my theme music. Every good hero should have some. And we're going to talk some Knicks today. You know what? I wanted to talk a little about the team in general, not just the upcoming playoffs with the Atlanta Hawks. I want to do some team awards for the New York Knicks 2021 season. And I know there are going to be the NBA awards, and I know we should be winning some as Knicks. You know, Julius Randle should be an MVP consideration. He probably will win Most Improved Player. I think Quickly should have been involved with the Rookie of the Year conversation, but he kind of tailed off at the end. And I think Coach Tibbs, man, should be Coach of the Year his second time with another franchise. He was Coach of the Year, of course, for the Minnesota Timberwolves. But let's get into the Knick Awards. First award I'm going to hand out is going to be for the Most Improved Player. I was leaning towards Julius Randle because Julius Randle's renaissance turned the Knicks around. Let's be honest. Without Randle, we're not making the playoffs. We're not going there. We're not 41-31. It's his ability to play 37 minutes a night, pull up 24 points, 10 total rebounds a game, 6 assists. I mean, he was the Renaissance man. But Most Improved Player has to go, for me, is going to have to go RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett at 20 years old, started 72 games, played 72 games, and started 72 games. 34 minutes a night, 17.6 points, total of 5.8 rebounds, 3 assists, 0.7 steals, only turned over the ball 1.9 times. It was his progression from the three-point line, shooting 40% or 40.1, that really changed the season around. Same with his field goal percentage at 44.1. He had a moment. It seemed the light went on at certain points of the season. I started calling him the corner assassin the last couple of weeks because you threw him in that corner at that three-point line. It was money. He progressed in all aspects of his game. He hit 74% of his free throws. And everyone knows he had an abysmal free throw percentage last year's rookie season. He showed the Knicks what he could be. And he showed the Knicks that they did not make a mistake by taking him. He is going to be a cornerstone of this franchise. He is going to have players that want to come here because of the Randle-Barrett combination. It's going to be interesting for the next 7-8 years with RJ Barrett. Another player I wanted to talk about is going to be the unsung hero of the Knicks. This is a player that, you know what, may not always fill up the stat sheet, may not always make the big splashy headlines, but he grinds it out day in and day out, and that's Reggie Bullock. Played in 65 games, started 64, 30 minutes a night. Did you ever think Reggie Bullock was on the court 30 minutes a night? 10.9 points. Again, a guy that doesn't turn over the ball. His turnovers, 0.0. Or I should say 0.7. 0.7 if you want to get technical. He doesn't turn over the ball. He's able to facilitate. He's going to give you something on the defensive end as well. But he's going to be a consistent presence, shooting over 90% for free throw percentages, shooting 41% from the three-point range. He was a guy that was day in and day out. You never had to worry about Reggie. Reggie would play his 30 minutes. He would play it well. He had the ability to understand his role in this team, which is paramount for a team such as this, as young as this. He understood what he had to do as the veteran of 29 years old, the 29-year-old veteran. Some say maybe Burks was the unsung hero, because he would light it up towards the later half of the season. But to me, Reggie was just there day in and day out, grinding. In some ways, he's an antithesis. I can't even talk. And somehow he is I'm not even going to say that word again because I can't say it right now because I just finished cutting the lawn and I'm sweating to death. But I had to do this video. He is what made the Knicks the Knicks. He was a guy that grinded it out, a lunch pail guy. You didn't notice him a lot of times unless he made a mistake, which he didn't do very often. But he showed the team what he can do. Defensive standout I want to talk about. Defensive standout. And it was kind of difficult because we had some actually great defensive standouts this year. Between Payton and Robinson. Even Gibson played well at times. Derrick Rose actually had a better defensive percentage than Payton. But I'm going to have to go with Nerlens Noel. I've said it before. I like Noel going back to Philadelphia. I was there when they drafted him. I was there when he was part of the process. Like I said, I'm a quasi-Philadelphia Sixers fan. But he is a guy he's another lunch pail guy. 64 games played. 41 starts. 24 points. 24 minutes a game. He's not going to fill up the stat sheet, 6.4 rebounds. But it's his presence in the middle. His 2.2 blocks. He's only going to give you like 5 points a game. That's fine. But he is a shot adjuster. You're going down the lane. You're thinking twice when you see number 11 standing there. You really do. And he was consistent throughout the season doing this. Mitchell Robinson had his moments, but of course he only played in 31 games. But but like I said, Noel, man, he was just the defensive presence that we needed. Most disappointment, before we get into the MVP of the team, I think we all know who it's going to be. Most disappointment, the biggest disappointment player. That's going to be Kevin Knox to me. Obi Toppin was up there, but Obi Toppin showed moments. But Kevin Knox, man, 42 games. I mean, his career, 3 points a game. 11 minutes a game. He was a guy that disappeared. He played well briefly in the beginning of the season and then just fell. I don't know if he fell into Tibbs's doghouse or he just fell off. He has never looked comfortable in any Knicks coach's system. I made a comment during his rookie season. He stands around a lot in the corner. He did. And it's like you watch the offense flow and the ball movement, and he's just standing in the corner, or he's standing, he's just standing there. And they asked him about that once, and he says, "Well, that's my assignment." I don't think your assignment is to sit there and just stand there. I don't think that's your assignment. I think he's going to be gone next year. I think him and our old buddy Frank Ntilikina, they're both gone. But let's talk about of course, MVP of this team. There's no doubt about it. There's no question about it. It's Julius Randle. Without Julius, I don't know where we would be. I don't know where this team would be. I don't know where we would be at all, to be honest. Because of the fact that he set the tone. He's the guy. He is the one that everything ran around. He showed improvement year in and year out. And that's what we needed. We needed that guy. We needed the guy to come in and prove to Knicks fans that a superstar could come to this team and make a difference. And that's what Julius Randle did. Julius Randle came to this team and showed us that he could be the star that we thought he would be. And I'm sorry, Noel's number 3. It just dawned on me. I don't know why I call him number 11. I think I don't know. He's number 3. But Randle, like I said, he is the guy that just did I ever think Randle would turn around his career like he did? I always thought he was going to be a good player. I thought he was a good signing. I like guys that want to come to New York. But he is just a guy that just turned his team around, turned his game around, became the unselfish leader and true leader of these Knicks. You have to give it up for Julius Randle. He is my MVP of the team. He should be an MVP consideration. Lord knows what the league will do, but he should be an MVP consideration. But we have to hope he is. We're going to do a video probably next couple days in reference to, we're going to do a breakdown of the Atlanta Hawks series. It should be a good series. I'm not buying the 3-0. People keep texting me. Why do people text me when I do this? I'm not buying the whole, we swept them in the series. But we're going to do we'll do a video. We'll do a breakdown of it. It'll be fun. It's going to be a good series. I hope the Knicks win. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue. And this is my theme music. Every good hero should have some. Bringing you the best in New York Knicks sports talk entertainment. And once again, thanks for listening.